And we're back here in the O-Arena. Ontario Warriors hosting the Mansfield Christian Flames. The Warriors leading the Flames 32-16 as we head into the third quarter here. Corey Durbin, Nick Lazier alongside you for this broadcast on VSBN, Varsity Sports Broadcasting Network. Mansfield Christian will start the second half with the basketball. And J.C. Mangum, who didn't start the game but starting the second half, takes a nice drive into the lane, missed the layup though. And quickly the other way, Colton Kurtz for the Warriors pulls up for three. It's no good. Rebound to Kiliani. Flames with the basketball. Jared Mount with it. Up top, gets it down to Ethan Berry right in front of us. Nice move there, but didn't put up the shot. He kind of got trapped with it, had to kick it back out to Parker Steigel. Steigel over to J.C. Mangum. He gets a screen from Berry. Picks up his dribble, gives it to Jared Mount up top. Mount,
good look.
Nice dish down low to J.C. Mangum. Beautiful finish there, a nice pass by Jared Mount, and the Flames are on the board first here in the third quarter. Quickly the other way, Shaquan Coburn called for a travel on the far side. The Flames are going to get the ball back.
A lot more activity out of this Mansfield Christian offense right out the gates. I like it. Looks like at halftime they made a couple adjustments.
And as we mentioned, a couple of new faces on the floor early here for the Flames. J.C. Mangum did not start the game. He started this third quarter. And quickly the other way, off the inbound, the Flames get the ball down the floor quickly. Missed a layup. Kiliani missed it. Rebound, Jared Mount, he puts it in.
They broke that press with ease that time.
And the Flames on a 4-0 run to start the quarter. Shaquan Coburn, far side three ball, got it. Coburn's got 14 points, and 12 of those 14 points are three-pointers for Shaquan Coburn. Definitely been the player of the game so far for both teams, but especially for the Warriors. They now lead at 35-20.
Well, and like we said, Mansfield Christian goes on that little 4-0 run, and then they come right down the floor and hit a three.
Flames with the basketball. Sloppy possession so far. J.C. Mangum with it at midcourt. He picks up his dribble, and he tries to throw a cross-court pass to Jared Mount. And Mount couldn't catch it. Goes out of bounds near midcourt. Ontario Warriors will have the basketball.
Looks like they come out in that triangle and two again.
Warriors with the basketball. Shaver, cross-court pass to Shaquan Coburn. Pulls up for three. No good. Rebound, Jaden Jacobs on the offensive boards. He's going to dribble out. Kicks it up top to Shaver. And the Warriors going to slow it down here. Jaden Jacobs with the basketball.
They look pretty good in that triangle and two right now. Not really a lot of movement from Ontario. They don't really know what they're doing yet. Oh, there goes Coburn again.
And Coburn with a miss. Jaden Jacobs offensive rebound. He kicks it to Parker Van Arsdalen. Van Arsdalen underneath looked like he might have traveled, but they say it was tipped by the Flames. He gets it back, puts it up. Ooh. And the shot's no good. Foul on Gavin Kiliani for the Flames. And I believe that's going to be his second.
Jaden Jacobs there with two offensive rebounds in that one same possession. Kind of made the difference there.
Parker Van Arsdalen to the line for the Warriors. First one up, and that's good. And Arsdalen now with 4 points. He's now 2 for 4 from the free throw line. This will be his 5th free throw of the game. And it's up, and it's good. Van Arsdalen now with 5 points.
Here comes the pressure again from Ontario.
37-20. Warriors on top. Ball's thrown in by the Flames. Jared Mount trapped. He gets it ahead somehow to J.C. Mangum, and a foul called on Colton Kurtz as he tried to come up behind Mangum, steal the ball on the full court press there. And he sort of reached over, and they got him for it. So that's his first, Colton Kurtz. First team foul on the Warriors this half. 1 foul for each team.
Pressure still up for Ontario, then in that 1-2-2 half-court trap.
And this pressure just kind of frustrating for the Warriors, or for the Flames, excuse me. They do get it across midcourt, though. J.C. Mangum with the basketball. And Shaquan Coburn playing defense just a little too close. Coburn has 2 fouls tonight so far, and both of them have just been kind of ticky-tack. You know, he was playing a little too hard, if there is such a thing.
Just a little unnecessary.
Just kind of up in the body of his man, and he gets called for that one, a very frustrating foul. Flames throw it in. J.C. Mangum with the basketball far side. Gets it to Jared Mount, who's also on the far side. And he tries to get it down to Ethan Berry on the block, and the ball is kicked out of bounds by Griffin Shaver. It's going to be Mansfield Christian ball on the sideline.
Mansfield Christian with a lot of length on the floor right now. They're just really long and lanky.
They get the ball in. J.C. Mangum up top. He dribbles near side right in front of us, and Coburn just hounding him. And Mangum picks the ball up at the free throw line. He has to kick it out. A three is in the air, missed by Noah Cyphers long, and Van Arsdalen with a rebound. Long pass to Jaden Jacobs, who tried to dunk it, but he got up in midair, kind of lost the ball, and had to just kind of flip it in. And Jaden Jacobs now with 7 points, 39-20. Warriors with the lead. Ethan Berry going to break the press all by himself for the Flames. Gets down the floor a little too quickly. Throws up a wild shot off the side of the backboard. Warriors have it now on the other end. Colton Kurtz pulls up for three in transition. It's no good. Rebound, Jaden Jacobs. And he tries to throw it back out. Maybe the first bad play by Jacobs of the night there. Flames steal it.
Oh,
nice take.
Nice take.
End to end. Brandon Mount with the steal. Split the double team on the other end and took it right in for a left-handed layup. And Brandon Mount playing very well tonight. He's got 6. Quickly on the other end, Shaquan Coburn pulls up for a three. Missed it short. And he has really cooled off since that first quarter. He's got a three-pointer early on in this quarter, but that's been his only point since the first quarter. Coburn will sit down with 14 points and 2 fouls. Warriors with the lead, 39-22, 3:53 to go third quarter. Brandon Mount trying to break the press all by himself for the Flames. He gets it ahead to Craner. Craner pulls up on the block, no good. Rebound, Jaden Jacobs.
Here comes Jacobs right down the lane again.
And Jaden Jacobs going to take it coast to coast. He's a little out of control, and they'll call a charge.
I don't know about that one, Corey.
And I don't know either, Nick, but it was a very good effort by Steigel to get in the way. And whether he was set or not, Jacobs was a little bit out of control.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's probably why they called it. He just came head down, head full of steam there.
Right. That's 2 on Jacobs.
Jacobs with 7 points, 2 fouls. That's the third team foul on the Warriors now. That's almost more than they had the entire first half. Flames break the press, but Noah Cyphers trying to get it down to Mangum, and it's stolen.
Pass was just a second late. You see that a little sooner, it's another layup.
And Jaden Price, who just came off the bench, gets that steal. He brings it down the floor for the Warriors. He's in for Parker Van Arsdalen. John Nagel now into the game also for the Warriors. And Griffin Shaver just threw a pass down to Jaden Jacobs. Jacobs caught it on the block and sort of made a move to the hoop. I didn't see a travel, but he got called for a travel. And I'm sure the Flames won't argue with that. They get the ball in. Parker Steigel with it. He's going to break the press all by himself.
Trap right after half court.
And the Warriors came to double team, and I guess they said John Nagel was up into the body of Parker Steigel, got him.
Coach Baylog is not happy right now.
And John Nagel is getting an earful from Coach Joe Baylog. And that's the 4th foul now for the Warriors in the third quarter. That ties the entire first half.
Yeah. Coach Baylog is really giving his team an earful right now. He's probably sick of the little ticky-tack fouls that they're just pressuring a little too much, getting a little too handsy.
And if you're the Flames here, you've got to be frustrated because Mansfield Christian has come out a much different team this half, but a couple of turnovers and a made 3 by Shaquan Coburn early in the quarter have just really killed the momentum now.
I mean, they've already matched their point total for the whole second quarter with 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter still, both 6 points.
Yep, 3:01 to be exact to go, third quarter, 39-22. Warriors lead by 17. Flames with the basketball. Jared Mount with it up top. He's got 6, leading scorer for the Flames. He dribbles far side, kicks it back up to Jace Craner on top. He passes near side to Parker Steigel. The ball was deflected off the referee. Steigel got it back. And now Noah Cyphers with it up top. He gets it to Jace Craner.
The offense just looks very... They just don't know what's going on.
And they don't, and it worked in their favor that time because the defense sort of got tangled up too, and Jace Craner took it in for a layup. And quickly on the other end, an offensive foul is going to be called on Jaden Jacobs.
That's 3 fouls on Jacobs.
And that's big. And
Oh,
I was wrong. It was actually on John Nagel, who just got called for a foul before that last timeout. And in the last 45 seconds of gameplay, John Nagel with 2 fouls.
Yep.
So the Flames will have it. They're on a 4-0 run.
Shaver and Jacobs both taking a seat now for Ontario.
And that's what you want to see if you're the Flames. Now's the time to get back in this ball game. They're down 15. And another foul on John Nagel. That's 3 fouls for him in the last minute. And they got him for a kick on that one.
One more foul. They're going to be shooting free throws the rest of the game.
And that could be big. If you're the Flames, that's encouraging.
Yeah.
They've played much better this half. They're already in the bonus technically. Yep. They've got the Warriors have 6 fouls, so the next one, the Warriors will be shooting 1-1.
Let's hope they're good free throw shooters.
Flames with the basketball. Parker Stagel drives a nice dish to J.C. Mangan. And Mangan puts it up. He's fouled by Parker Van Arsdalen.
Great
and
look.
The rest of the way, the Flames will be shooting free throws. Now, this one was a shooting foul, so he'll get 2 regardless. J.C. Mangan. He's got 2 points so far. Very good shooter, Mangan. He puts this one up, and it's hard off the back of the rim. I jinxed him. It may be high school basketball, but the commentator jinx knows no bounds.
Exactly.
Second one for Mangan. Up, and
Missed
it's
them both.
off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound, though, for Noah Cyphers.
Good.
He puts it up,
Nice.
and a foul. And the Flames are now on a 6-0 run. And they're looking to make it a 7-0 run with a free throw from Noah Cyphers here. Jaden Jacobs quickly back into the game for John Nagel, who's picked up 3 fouls in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, if Mansfield Christian can cut this to 10 going into the 4th, it could be a ball game late.
And Nick, I actually didn't see who that last foul was on. If it was on Nagel, that's his 4th. Noah Cyphers gets the free throw to roll in, and the Flames have cut this one to 12 with 2 minutes to go, third quarter. 39-27, Warriors with the basketball. Parker Van Arsdalen gets it up top. Shaquan Coburn, he's going to drive. Now he kicks it back out to Jaden Price, far side, gets it to Van Arsdalen on the baseline. It's tipped out of bounds from behind by Noah Cyphers, and it actually went off Van Arsdalen's knee. So the Flames are on a 7-0 run with the basketball. 1:49 to go. Here in the third quarter, Brandon Mount with the basketball.
Here comes the trap.
He brings it across midcourt. Nice pass ahead to Steigel, who gets it back to Mount, and Jared Mount didn't agree with that call. The ball went out of bounds. He thought it was off of Jaden Price's knee, and I tend to agree with him, but the ball was called off of Brandon Mount. It's going to be Warriors ball. And typically, as an announcer, I shouldn't take a side here, but we're sitting right in front of the Flames basket, and it's really easy for us to see when the refs are wrong, and I have no problem calling it out on it.
Exactly. Flames out here in a 2-3 zone, just trying to stretch the defense a little bit.
And Jaden Jacobs under the basket, catches a nice pass from Van Arsdalen, lays it in after a nice pump fake to get his man off his feet. Jaden Jacobs with 9 points now. The Flames quickly the other way. Brandon Mount at midcourt has the ball stripped away. He's on the ground now. He gets it stolen away now by Colton Kurtz. Colton Kurtz on the other end, lays it up. He's fouled by Parker Steigel. And it's going to be a shooting foul. So Colton Kurtz will head to the line for 2. 1:02 to go, third quarter. 41-27, Warriors on top. And Colton Kurtz heads to the line for 2. His first one's up. And a high arcing shot. That one almost hit the ceiling, and it goes in. So Colton Kurtz now with his first point of the game. 42-27. The second one up. Second one is in.
It's almost like he's shooting a jump shot at the free throw line.
It really is. That ball goes well above the backboard and just kind of comes down into the hoop. Nice form, though. Colton Kurtz with 2 points now, both free throws. And he sits down. Griffin Shaver back into the game. Mansfield Christian with the basketball. Under a minute to go now, third quarter. Nice full court pass up ahead to J.C. Mangan. Beautiful pass by Brandon Mount there, and Mangan lays it in. Mangan's had a good quarter. He's got 4 points. And it's 43-29 Warriors. Quickly on the other end, a block by J.C. Mangan. So he gets the basket, gets back, gets the block. Noah Cyphers now for the Flames with the basketball, far side. He drives in, puts up a contested shot off the backboard, hits the rim, no good. Rebound, Jaden Jacobs. Jacobs ahead to Price. Price kicks it out. And the ball is quickly swung around. Griffin Shaver trying to get it over to Van Arsdalen on the near side, and he threw it well over his head and out of bounds.
Coburn had an open look from 3. I thought he was going to pull it, but decided to rotate the ball across the court and ended up being another turnover for Ontario.
And Brandon Mount with a nice crossover there, breaks the press, gets it over midcourt. And he kicks it far side. Noah Cyphers with the basketball, looking down low. Drives in, nice take by Cyphers, trying to get a call, no call there. Puts it hard off the backboard, rebound Jaden Jacobs. And Jacobs, if he scores another point, he's got to have a double-double with rebounds.
Absolutely.
And Shaver puts up a contested 3 at the buzzer. It's blocked by Parker Steigel, and that is the end of the third quarter.
Mansfield Christian actually outscored Ontario that quarter, 13-11, despite being down 14 going into the fourth.
And the Flames did look much better. Not much more comfortable, but they got a lot of their tougher shots to go in this quarter as opposed to the first half. And it's 43-29 at the end of the third quarter. Now, we should point out, Ontario has 8 fouls, so the Flames will be shooting free throws the rest of the way for every foul. It's a 1-and-1 until the 10th foul, and then it's the double bonus. The Flames, on the other hand, played very good defense, only have 2 fouls.
Yeah. If I'm Coach Parrott, I'm telling my guys, attack the rim the rest of the way, because the worst that can happen, you're shooting free throws regardless.
And if you're shooting free throws, that means the game is slowing down. That's what you want if you're the Flames.
Absolutely.
The Warriors definitely want to speed this game up, and they've looked comfortable doing it. The Flames have not looked comfortable once all game. I guess you could argue the most comfortable they looked was early right there in that third quarter. They clearly made some adjustments at halftime.
Absolutely. They were breaking the press a little easier early in that third quarter, but then Ontario kind of got a grip again and kind of clamped down.
And the Warriors will start with the basketball at midcourt. It's the fourth quarter now. Do or die time for these teams. As the Warriors take the ball down the floor, Griffin Shaver with it, crosses the timeline. He gets it over to Shaquan Coburn, to Jaden Price. Quickly swings it around to Shaver, who passes up on an open 3. Dumps it down to Jaden Jacobs, who puts it up and in. And a foul. And with that, Jaden Jacobs now has 11 points, and we're not keeping rebounds, I'll be honest with you. But he's got to have close to 10 rebounds. Jaden Jacobs definitely on his way to a double-double. 45-29, 7:45 to go, fourth quarter. Jacobs at the line for 1, and it's short. And we've got a lane violation on Parker Van Arsdalen. Actually, no, they called a foul on the rebound.
Oh.
That whistle was awfully quick. That's why I thought it was a lane violation.
Absolutely.
But it was actually a foul on the defensive rebound.
Huh.
And the Flames will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. And Ethan Berry will step to the line.
Double bonus the rest of the way.
And you're right, every foul from here on out will be the double bonus. This one, though, just a 1-and-1 for Ethan Berry. He steps to the line. He's only got 4 points tonight. First free throw is good. And Ethan Berry, very big man.
Yeah.
Actually played against him in a couple of open gyms. He can dribble really well for his size. He's got a nice shot, and we just saw it there with that free throw. But his couple of baskets before this were some hook shots. He's got some nice moves down low. And the second free throw is good. The referee stops the game, though, to talk to Parker Van Arsdalen and Noah Cyphers.
Getting a little chippy.
And I guess so.
There's nothing wrong with that. I never minded that.
And Noah Cyphers just looked over to the ref and said, "My bad, I'm sorry."
Right. Van Arsdalen is a little bit bigger than Cyphers.
Yes, he is. Just a little bit, by about 100 pounds.
Yeah.
Warriors with the basketball, up 45-31, 7:30 to go in the ball game. Van Arsdalen with the basketball, gets it down to Jaden Jacobs on the far block. A nice pass, no look,
good
and a
block
nice
by Kiliani.
block. Jaden Price went up for a layup, and Gavin Kiliani just rejected it, then grabbed the ball. And Brandon Mount throws it ahead. J.C. Mangan with a wide open 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound on the offensive boards. Ethan Berry kicks it down low, and he did. But they didn't catch it. J.C. Mangan with the basketball. He dribbles back up top. Swings at Ethan Berry, who can shoot that, but he chose not to. Drives in on Van Arsdalen, puts up a shot, no good. And the ball's going to be tipped out of bounds and stay with the Flames off of Parker Van Arsdalen. And you're down by 14 now. If you're the Flames, this is your time to make a move with 6:56 to go in the game. A 3-ball here would be huge.
You got to start making some shots.
Brandon Mount frustrated, thinks he's getting fouled as he looks over at the ref while he's dribbling. He gets it to Ethan Berry, who pulls up from the free throw line, no good. Rebound, Warriors. Jaden Jacobs on the other end, drives in, kicks it out. Griffin Shaver wide open for a 3. And that one's automatic.
Touch.
He did get a shooter's touch, but he was way too wide open to miss that one. It was almost like the ball was thinking, you're too open, I have to go in. 48-31, and that was a dagger for the Warriors. On the other end, Noah Cyphers puts up a tough fadeaway, contested, and he's not happy with that miss as it
I really feel like Mansfield Christian hasn't really been hitting a lot of jumpers. It's been a lot of stuff inside.
A lot of layups, a lot of free throws.
Yeah, I don't know if they've hit a three-point the whole game, it feel like.
And I've played with a lot of these kids in open gyms, and they can all shoot 3, so it's got to be frustrating for them not to have an open 3 at this game. They really haven't had one open 3 open the whole game. 48-31, Warriors lead. Go ahead, Nick.
A little bit of an extended zone they got coming out with like a 1-1-3 look. Kiliani with another block.
Gavin Kiliani with his second block in a row on Jaden Jacobs this time. Brandon Mount coming the other way, and a foul on a reach in there. I believe it's going to be Colton Kurtz, and it is. And Jared Mount will head to the line for 2. And I've watched a lot of Warriors basketball games this year, and they do have a tendency to kind of let up in the fourth quarter. If they're not careful, Mansfield Christian could sneak back into this game.
Absolutely.
The only problem for MCS is they're running out of time.
And they got to make free throws.
Yep, Brandon Mount missed that one. And you got to be perfect from here on out. The Warriors will let you back into the game if you're perfect. But the Flames have just had trouble getting anything going, and that one rattles in and out. It kind of hung on the rim and teased Brandon Mount as it fell off. And the Warriors with the basketball. A little sloppy here. Van Arsdalen on the other end.
He got away with a walk there, Corey.
And he manages to kick it out to Coburn, who gets it to Shaver, over to Colton Kurtz, back up to Coburn, far side Shaver. Griffin Shaver pulls up from the free throw line, and it's no good. Rebound, Ethan Berry. Nice rebound there. Kicks it ahead to Brandon Mount. Mount kicks it far side. J.C. Mangan, wide open 3, missed it. And he chases down his own rebound. No, Ethan Berry's going to get there first. Flames of the basketball. Gavin Kiliani dribbling in the lane, loses his dribble, and he puts it right in front of Jaden Jacobs, who takes it away. Warriors with the basketball.
Can't do that with Jacobs. He's going to get you every time.
And Jaden Jacobs has stuffed the stat sheet as Shaquan Coburn pulls up for a wide open 3 on the other end. And there's still 5 minutes to go, but that one may have put this game away for the Warriors. Coburn with 17 points tonight, 5 3-pointers. Flames with the basketball, down by 20, 51-31, 4:45 to go in the ball game. Ethan Berry with the basketball for the Flames up top. He drives into the lane, puts up a tough shot, no good. And an offensive rebound. Gavin Kiliani kicks it far side. Jared Mount, who looks scared to shoot tonight, dribbles into the lane, puts it up, no good, but he's fouled.
You know, these
Colton Kurtz with another foul.
They're having open looks, but they're just not pulling the trigger.
And yeah, you mentioned it. Jared Mount on that last play right there caught a pass from Ethan Berry, or I think it was Ethan Berry, and he just passed up on a wide open 3, drove in.
Yeah.
He did manage to get the foul, but
absolutely,
at this point in the game, you got to be pulling up if you're open for 3.
Yeah.
Mount just missed his first two free throws last time down the floor. Gets another chance this time and puts it in. And Jared Mount with 7 points. 51-32. Warriors have busted this game wide open here in the fourth quarter. 4:33 to go in the ball game. And Jared Mount's second free throw, nothing but net. He's got 8 points and leads the way in scoring for the Flames. And somebody's missing their house key, Nick. Do you have your house key?
Let me check.
If you don't, you need to go to the scores table. By the way, the ball went out of bounds there as they were trying to find their house key. Warriors with the basketball. Shaquan Coburn into the forecourt, and he kicks it near side. Jaden Jacobs. It was Jaden Price who gets it down to Jaden Jacobs. Now back out to Price. Too many Jadens on the floor right now. Jadens and Parkers.
Yeah. And it looks like, a lot of Ontario's getting deep in these corners, and it looks like Mansfield Christian's missing out on some trap opportunities.
Definitely.
And it looks like they want to trap, but they're just not quite attacking it.
And Shaquan Coburn pulled up for another three there, missed that one, and off the rebound, the ball went out of bounds. And the Flames will have the basketball down by 18, just under 4 minutes to go. And Nick's giving them the sign to hurry up
here. You got to pick up the tempo.
Walking the ball down the floor.
Yeah, you don't have enough time. Down 18, less than 4 minutes to go. You got to push.
J.C. Mangan with the basketball. He dribbles up top to Ethan Berry. Berry will drive on Van Arsdalen, kicks it out, Jared Mount. He pulls up a contested three, and it's nothing but net. And that's the first made three-pointer of the night for the Flames with 3:30 to go in the fourth quarter. And quickly on the other end, Coburn kicks it to Colton Kurtz for three in the corner, and it's no good. Rebound. Coburn tips it back up and in.
A little weak side rebound.
An offensive rebound tipped in by Shaquan Coburn. He's now got 19 points. 53-36, Warriors with the lead. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Ethan Berry underneath. And Ethan Berry clearly got slapped on the hand as he put that one up and in. Should have been an and one, but the referee missed that one. 53-38 now. Warriors up by 15. Shaquan Coburn with the basketball. Gets it to Jaden Price. Now down to Jaden Jacobs. Up to Coburn. He does not hesitate. Pulls up a three, no good.
If I'm Ontario, I'm running some clock.
And Jared Mount manages to get a long rebound. He's all alone down the floor, lays it up and in. And Jared Mount has taken over this fourth quarter for the Flames. He's now got 13 points. And the Flames down 13 with 2:30 to go. How early do you start fouling, Nick?
Oh, man.
Of course, in high school, there's no shot clock.
Exactly.
So the Warriors theoretically could just dribble the ball out if they kept it long enough. And they do foul Van Arsdalen, who's going to the hoop.
Well, and especially if Mansfield Christian wants to sit back in that zone. If I'm Ontario, I'm just going to be out on the key, passing the ball around the key. If they don't want to come out and attack, let them sit back in the zone.
So on that last play, Van Arsdalen went to the hoop, got fouled shooting, so he'll go to the line for 2 free throws. First one's up and in. And Jared Mount for the Flames, arguably in the fourth quarter, if you're just going by quarters, he's been the player of the quarter for both teams.
Yep.
He's got 13 points. I believe 9 of them are coming this quarter. Van Arsdalen hits the second free throw. It's 55-40. Warriors with the lead by 15. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the ball game. Jared Mount swings the ball around to Jace Craner, back up to Mount. Mount takes a contested shot, and he's fouled by John Nagel. And Nagel has played about 4 minutes of real game time, and he has 4 fouls.
Yeah. Foul magnet.
And he's just been in the wrong spot at the wrong time, I guess. Jared Mount will go to the line again this quarter.
Oh, yeah, and here comes a sub for him. Noah Payne, sophomore. Probably some of his first varsity action.
And
first time seeing him.
Really the first sub outside of the top 7 players that the Warriors have had tonight. Number 22, Nolan Payne. Jared Mount, first free throw, no good. He's 2 for 5 from the line now. Got 13 points for the Flames and leads the way for them. But he's missed 3 free throws. And you just can't do that in a game like this where if you make all your free throws, it'd be a lot closer.
Absolutely.
Missed it again. He's 2 for 6 from the line. And now the Warriors have it with 2 minutes to go, 55-40. They lead. And Jared Mount, with a steal. And Colton Kurtz does a good job to get back and deflect the ball away just as Mount was about to go up for it. Parker Steigel there, though, to pick up the loose ball, and he lays it in. And he gets fouled, so Parker Steigel will head to the line now. Flames down by 13. Warriors have fouled 11 times tonight, and the scoreboard caps off at 10, but they are well past that.
Absolutely.
Parker Steigel to the line. He puts it up and completes the three-point play. And as I mentioned a moment ago, Nick, the Flames don't miss free throws, and they're really in this game. They're only down by 12, but Jared Mount alone has missed 4 free throws.
You know, in this second half, they just look like a lot more confident team than
and
they did
Jared
in the first
Mount
half.
With another steal. And Noah Cyphers at the other end lays it in. And just as I was saying earlier, Nick, I don't want to look like a genius or anything, but the Warriors have a tendency to let up late in the game, and they're doing it here. They were just up by 20, and the Flames now back within 10. The problem is there's only a minute and 15 seconds to go.
Well, there's that trap opportunity I was telling you about earlier. Mansfield Christian finally trapped down and then open 3-ball.
And Colton Kurtz just put the game away with a 3 in the corner. And it was one of those where Coach Baylog probably didn't want him to shoot it, but then it went in. And that's got to be pretty much it for the Flames here. Noah Cyphers drives back into the lane. He puts it up. Cyphers has had a pretty good game taking the ball straight to the hoop. He's got 9 points, the second leading scorer for the Flames, right behind Brandon Mount with 13.
Mansfield Christian's really had a good quarter scoring the ball.
They really have. They're leading this. The Mansfield Christian Flames, if you just look at it by halves, are leading the second half 31-26. Problem is, the first half, they let things get away from them a little too much. They're down by 11 now, 40 seconds to go. An air ball there from Shaquan Coburn, who's got 19 points, but he airballed that one. Ethan Berry the other way for the Flames. He puts it up, and a foul and a charge.
Yeah.
Ethan Berry called for a charge, and that's a tough call. And with 30 seconds left, that's probably going to be the game. And I doubt that the Flames will foul. The Warriors may dribble it out here.
Yeah, they'll probably just sit back in that zone. And they're going to apply a little bit of pressure up till they get about to half court, and then I'm sure they're just going to let them dribble it out.
And with the win tonight, the Warriors will improve to 10-7 on the year. And the Flames do foul, but it wasn't really an intentional foul to shoot free throws. They were just kind of going for the ball a little too hard. Not really the foul you want there with 15 seconds left, but they'll put Parker Van Arsdalen to the line. And actually, no, it's going to be a side out.
Yep.
The Flames only have 6 fouls. So if they do foul again here, it'll be a 1-and-1, but I doubt they will. 16 seconds to go. Warriors with the lead, 58-47. And Nolan Payne, who just got into the game, can get to feel the ball a little bit and run the clock out. Colton Kurtz with it now at midcourt, and that's going to be the ball game. The final from the O-Arena. The Ontario Warriors beat the Mansfield Christian Flames 58-47. A convincing 11-point win for the Warriors. They improved to 10-7 on the year. Mansfield Christian Flames fall to 5-16. The Warriors have now won 4 in a row, and the Flames, their 3-game winning streak is over. We do have some statistics for you. Leading scorer for the Mansfield Christian Flames, Jared Mount with 13. Noah Cyphers with 9. We also have Ethan Berry with 8 points. Ethan Berry played a very good game, but didn't really have a chance to shoot much from distance, something he's very good at, just didn't have a chance to. Also, and the scoreboard just shut off, and that's going to be it. Not going to lie to you, we don't have the stats tonight.
We will, though, eventually.
But
next
I
broadcast.
can tell you, Ontario does improve. They are now on a 4-game winning streak. They win tonight 58-47, as Mansfield Christian just couldn't get comfortable tonight.
Well, and it looked like, I mean, even in the second half, they looked like after halftime they kind of were playing a little harder. They kind of seemed in the first half they really weren't cutting and passing the ball well. They just kind of, one guy was dribbling and everyone else was just watching. Second half, they kind of came out and moved the ball a little bit more, got a little out in transition a little better.
Yeah, and they definitely came out with a much different game plan than the first half. It was obvious they ran a couple sets right at the beginning of the second half there and got on the board quickly. And like we said just a minute ago, if you're just going by halves, Mansfield Christian won the second half 31-26. The problem is they were outscored in the first half 32-16, and they just couldn't catch up. Very convincing win for Ontario, and they've been playing very well as of late. And they
Good
could,
time to get hot.
Depending on their draw, definitely could make a playoff run. And Mansfield Christian, coming into tonight, they had played 8 games that were decided by 5 points or less, and they were 2-6 in those 8 games. So you flip those 6 games around, they'd be 11-11 right now.
Exactly.
But things haven't gone their way this season. They're 5-16 now, and certainly this game would have helped them come seeding time. Beating a Division II team as a Division IV team would have been huge. Couldn't get the job done tonight, though. And Mansfield Christian only has one more game this year. And forgive me, as I can't remember, it's against St. Pete's, their biggest rival. Crosstown rivalry, the Holy War there. And that will be played at St. Pete's. And St. Pete's, I believe, is in second place in the conference.
Tough gym to play in. Tough gym to play in over there at St. Pete's.
Yes, it is. Mansfield Christian will end the season at St. Pete's this week, so they'll actually have about 2 weeks between now and tournament time. Very odd scheduling for the Flames. The Warriors
have a couple left.
After last night's win against Galleon and tonight's win against Mansfield Christian, they have 2 games left. Friday they play Marion Pleasant, and then they'll play that makeup game against Mansfield Senior the following Tuesday, and then they end the year on February 22nd at Madison. So still some very good potential wins out there for Ontario to rack up if they can beat those teams.
Absolutely.
And it's all about seeding when it comes to the Ohio High School Athletic Association playoff picture, because everybody makes the playoffs. It's just a matter of what seed are you going to get. And I will take a minute before we wrap up the broadcast to brag a little bit. Mansfield Christian, in their 50-plus year history, has only won 6 sectionals, and I was a part of the last one in 2011. And they haven't won one since, but I'm pulling for them. They're a fun team to watch.
Absolutely.
You can tell the talent is there. They're very young as well.
Yeah.
And they're fast. Ontario's defense is smothering.
Yeah. It was tough. That when Ontario wants to turn that pressure on, they're a completely different team. When they're up in your face, and it's hard to play. It's hard to play like that, you know.
Well, we want to thank you for listening as one random student heads onto the court to try to touch the rim and didn't even come close. That's embarrassing. And he's wearing a Russell Westbrook UCLA jersey.
Oh, come on, man.
And you got to give a better effort than that. He didn't even come close.
Absolutely not.
But thanks for listening tonight to the inaugural broadcast on Varsity Sports Broadcasting Network. Once again, a final from the O-Arena at Ontario High School. The Ontario Warriors beat the Mansfield Christian Flames 58-47. Have a good night, everybody.